This is TWiT.
Lenovo shut off a transparent display on a laptop.
That was pretty.
It was pretty.
It's
pretty
so
fake.
Pretty fake. It's so influenced by sci-fi. It doesn't feel like. I mean, why would you want this?
People listening to the show might remember there was very briefly a Cortana wall-mounted thermostat that had a glass screen like that you could see through. And it was kind of neat because the display would appear to hover above whatever the wall looked like, right?
Sure.
It kind of reminded me of that, but of course that gives you my limited life view. That's what
we also at CES we had a few big transparent TVs there too, right? And
Motorola
that makes more sense.
Rollable.
You might want to see your fireplace behind it or whatever, but your computer.
I do. Yes. Well, no, I think there's so I don't think it makes sense for a productivity laptop necessarily.
No.
But I do think there's a market for TVs and I would call them desktop displays where
here's an argument
thing. Okay.
One of the things I was dealing with when we were working hard in product teams is that whoever was on the laptop sitting in the meeting room wasn't effectively in the meeting. They were behind their laptop. And
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Right. It was kind of isolating. And so you've got folks debating, but the person behind the machine is sort of somewhere else. And so we started using tablets. We laid the machine flat down so you could draw on it so that it was less in your face. And I wonder if the transparent screen is the in between of that.
Well, the problem with the tablet, though, is you're also got the people who were doing this thing where they were like,
yes,
like drawing on the thing and not really.
So if it was transparent, I was sitting across from you and a transparent screen in front of me. Like, am I?
Do you think the transparency would come through the back and you could be like, Bob, you're looking at porn during the meeting? What are you doing?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I see that as a feature. Clearly. I'm taking notes about how much of an idiot you are, and if you read backwards, you'll be able to read them.
Well, I don't know. So I do think there's a market for this kind of thing because I think there's a place for ambient surround imagery around if you're watching a movie where maybe it's lights that kind of play on the wall that bleed into the picture. Same thing with video games on computer displays, and maybe this kind of thing, maybe it's in that area. It's interesting. I don't know how far we are away from actually having something like this that makes sense as a product. I don't. They also did the thing where they had the transparent glassing on the keyboard deck, and the keyboard was sort of virtual. And guys, no, like absolutely not. I think we all know that ship has sailed.
Yep.
So it was. I think they just wanted something.
Now that you can make them, we look for the device. Like what about in the phone? So the bottom part of the phone maybe has the hard gear in it, but the screen is transparent.
That was also remember Microsoft used to do those Office of Tomorrow demo videos where a woman would run, from the futuristic car to the futuristic hotel, and those videos, the phone was a slab of see-through glass, like literally that was the. And
I would speak to the old cell phone. I can't remember who made that particular one. That was the folding one that looked like the communicator from Star Trek. Like the Danger phone, whatever it was called. Danger was one of them. There was, I think it was a Motorola version of it, but it's like
one too.
Yeah, that's right.
They were emulating sci-fi, and this is emulating sci-fi. But you know what? It's cool.
Hey, we get our best ideas from Isaac Asimov. This is all good.
Yeah. And Star Trek, and there's a reason for this stuff. That would be cool to have the transparent phone.
I guess so. Yeah. Okay.
I guess it depends what you give up. It's not going to be as beautiful a display.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, but it's certainly it makes AR easier.
Hey, you thought you lost your phone easily? Now wait until they're transparent. You're in a dark bar, and it's fallen into.
Hey, it's me, Leo Laporte. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet from Windows Weekly. If you want to see more and want to catch the whole show, you can subscribe in your favorite podcast client or visit our website, twit.tv/WW. And of course, there's links right below me.